Next in our topics, guys, we're going to talk
criminal
about
proceedings. Oh, wait.
We're going to talk about Jonathan Majors, guys.
Oh. Okay.
He was running like a track star.
He's a track star.
So Cabrera,
He's trying to run away from the white girl.
I thought that was...
He couldn't run.
Just Sha'Carri Richardson out there.
I hope I sound good trying to sing for real. That's embarrassing. But you know what? I ain't go cap. I did have an incident when I was younger with me and my sibling. That shit right there, like, I'm not a person who's like, I don't think I have anger issues, but that type of shit right there would make me spaz on somebody. Like, I told you to get the fuck away from me. And you keep following me. I'm not saying there's evidence of that. He didn't do that. He was trying to distance himself. But I'm just saying, if you keep fucking with somebody, you will fuck around and find out. That's all I'm saying.
And not to be that guy, but as a guy and as a black man, that's kind of just one of the things you already know. You gotta, as he said, as he's saying now.
I didn't watch the whole interview.
Looking back on it, I would have ran. But that's really what you just got to do in that situation.
But you put yourself in that situation. Yeah, that's the crazy part too. Take really accountability.
Lose.
That's his Coretta.
Lose in that situation, especially when that's tough.
Didn't Dr. Umar already say that or something like that?
Probably. I ain't would have put it past him.
I'm hella weak. But anyway, let's listen. I'm sorry.
So Jonathan Majors, guys,
he's a track star. That video was hella funny though.
He was doing so much for the culture,
and he wasn't even guilty, right? He was only guilty for
reckless.
Yeah.
But according to him, what was he claiming? I was only reckless with her hots.
So what did you guys think about the interview? And
I didn't watch it.
More specifically, I'm going to play this part of the interview.
How long is it?
It's about 6 minutes.
That's doable.
That's doable.
Gail did it?
They
didn't give it to Gail?
One of these token black reporters.
I can't wait till you blow up. We're gonna all say he's a token fucking podcaster. Industry plant.
Remained by his side, even present for our interview. How would you describe?
I'm definitely gonna be an industry plant.
Well, she's an angel. She's held me down like a Coretta.
He's such a theater kid.
I'm so blessed.
They were saying him shaking his head was like opposite of what he was feeling or something.
That nigga went
psychologist.
Hey, that nigga went straight at Martin Luther King. I'm so blessed. I have a dream. That nigga went straight.
To be honest, he's not that big of a actor for me to care.
What's going? Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, what's your favorite?
Not to be a person of that. I have never been a fan to really.
Okay, but let me introduce this. Let me introduce this. Let me introduce this. Let me introduce.
Introduce it.
We've known Megan Good for a long time. She's been an actress that we have had in our culture since the 90s. One that we hold in high respect. Jonathan Majors is somebody that you were talking about. Lovecraft Country.
I really did like that show. Very disappointed it's canceled.
Right. Something that put him to prominence. He was in Marvel things. He was in movies with Michael B. Jordan.
Creed, Boo Boo.
Shout it out because
so he had a very big rise to fame, and then everybody dropped him.
Dang, we should have known from Creed.
So what do y'all think about the relationship between him and Megan Good? Xavier did say something earlier
that is random as hell.
What?
I know, I wasn't expecting that. Because when did he break up with his girlfriend and then have the trial and then they got together?
Well, Xavier asked the question.
Curious.
Was Megan Good the woman that he was texting?
I'm not saying that part.
What do you mean? I'm just saying it could have been her. It could have been some other floozy when he was talking to his girlfriend.
I know. Wow, you are just
what?
Whatever.
I'm just saying.
Heartbreak over here. Floozy.
No, what do you mean?
Put some respect on a woman. Ooh. See, I almost said female, but only reason I be because I. What if she was a
okay? Could be a floozy man and a floozy woman. Let's be equal rights around here. There could be a floozy man.
Don't be trying to say that. I'm just saying the way that I'm just saying we try to bring to attention the way that women are referred to in language compared to men. Continue.
Bro,
that's it. That's literally it.
I will call a man whatever. You know I don't like. See, in 2024, I'm catching myself. Anyway,
that's the
most. Wait till the next topic.
Yeah.
We're not talking about that no more. Just what do y'all think about that relationship and the publicist thing and she's over there on the camera with him looking hella concerned during the video? Like, what do y'all think about how this relationship just came to be like this?
I think it's because, like Cabrera said, he's not famous enough yet to where people care. So he had to put a black woman on his arm that people love. But unfortunately, now
So
she's
this
being
was a
dragged into
setup.
nonsense.
This is a setup relationship. You don't believe it's real at all.
Are you telling me you watched that and that's not acting? That's S tier. He deserves another role, low key.
I was like.
I mean, everybody in Hollywood is just terrible, dang near. So that's where he belongs. If he's bad like that, if that's what we believe, I don't know. Allegedly,
Right. I'm
just
just curious. Like I said, when did their relationship start? Because that's I think what's missing about. Yeah, it's random. It's seen as random, but it's like, did they go to school? Well, she like like
I
how
didn't see her till
to
the
me.
court.
But that's what I'm saying. It would make more sense, and I think it's more believable if it was like. They knew each other. You seen pictures of them together, but they never really, took it the next
cheating on
step.
All you need to know
he
is
was
she
cheating
was
on her.
standing by. Megan Good has been standing by him during this trial. So they were together.
I'm sick of black women saving people.
They were
Just step
together.
away.
So do you think it was this is a publicist relationship? This is
At this point, I don't really care. I think just as far as like, not in a bad way.
No, I
Like
get
at the
what
end of
you're
the day, like you're running from a white woman, but you want to have a black woman come in to like support you, but I mean, that now sound like Dr. Umar.
no, because,
But you get what I'm
because he
saying?
told a white woman, "I want you to be my Coretta," but then got a black woman said she been my Coretta.
What is his obsession with Coretta Scott King though?
They said
He wants a girl that he can cheat on and be like, "I'll turn the blind eye." Go
put
be
some
great, King.
respect.
Put some respect on Martin Luther King's name.
Right,
That
put
is
some
not what happened to
respect.
My
Coretta
fault,
Scott
Mr.
King.
Hardtop. My fault.
Breeze, put some respect on his
Hardball to
name.
hardball.
I just think
Oh my god.
I just think his obsession is the fact that he felt as if, and they were saying that he really was dressing like a civil rights activist. And he tried to embody that view or like that role. But my only question is, what has he done in the civil rights?
By the way,
He said
Cabria,
he's
I'm
doing a
curious,
lot
I'm curious.
He said he does a lot for
did
the culture.
He's a lot for the culture.
A lot
What
for
does he do for the
He was in
culture?
Creed,
Wait, hold on.
Michael B.
Hold
Jordan
on.
was in Creed
Hold
too.
on.
but he was in the Creed directed
He
by a
doesn't
black
have
man.
sneakers, nigga. He only has boots in his closet. Like that's important. He
But
Martin
he's-
Luther King only had church shoes.
Yeah, he was
But it was
He was
Martin
only wearing
Luther
hard bottoms.
King.
He's only wearing suede hard
What
bottoms.
are you talking about? Am I confused right now?
Yes.
What is he doing?
He's doing a lot for the culture.
I mean, like,
in
I'm not
Creed.
trying to be funny or whatever.
He was in Creed.
He was in
Cabria.
Marvel's Kane. He was a black villain in
was a
Marvel
black
industry
villain. Come on,
that
man.
died.
Is that y'all
That
think? Okay,
died.
now this is an example of the industry trying to push a black savior. That's what it's giving.
But he played the villain.
Jonathan Majors.
But he's also did he?
And he died.
Did he
Jonathan
play in
Majors
Wakanda?
is my
No,
black
I'm not
savior.
saying. I'm saying like right now, like the civil rights and the whole act that
I
he's
don't care.
putting
No, Jesus is
on.
my
Maybe they
savior.
want to see him and put him in a different light. I'm just.
All I'm
The whole
saying.
situation, I'll just be honest, I really don't care. Let me just say it. I really don't care about him. Never really cared about his relationship with Megan. Whatever.
Blam wants to produce your next movie, Jonathan Majors.
I don't.
So he can beat you up? Have you run it like Zakari?
I don't.
We want to produce your next.
I
We want to
know.
do a documentary on you and Megan
That actually
Good.
would be helpful to figure out who he is.
Bring Megan Good over here.
Not in a bad way. I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything, but I am very curious as to his story, what he's been through,
That's
for
what I'm
him to be
saying.
thinking on this level that
Jonathan
he faced.
Majors, tap in, bro.
And he played in Marvel. What did he do at Marvel?
He was Kane. He
was
played a
Kane.
villain in the Marvel movie, but then he died
So why did they have to cut him
because he was going to be in another movie. I guess you never die in
in Marvel?
Right.
Okay. I'm just saying Marvel, which who already have like a lot of movies that center around a white hero.
Yeah, they pulled. They
That's
pulled,
also very
They
weird.
pulled him quick, but you know who they didn't pull?
What?
They didn't pull the Flash.
Oh,
That's DC, fool.
Still a superhero, nigga.
I'm
Still
hella weak.
Hollywood.
He said still matters. But yeah, I don't know. They need to get it together for real though. He needs to, maybe he's going through like a rebrand and maybe he's trying to get set up to play in some like different role.
Who's he trying to get rebranded as an Abercrombie model?
I don't know.
Boots in my closet and leather jackets.
Y'all are hella funny.
I mean, that's Jonathan Majors. Shout out to that man.
I mean-
go ahead and bring Megan Good around here.
I mean, he's
You
been,
know-
that
you know
is
what
good for
I'ma
him.
do.
He has been in the talks for a
Yeah,
while. So
yeah.
like attention has been on him. So shout out to
We're
him.
gonna produce your doc for you, bro. Just make sure Megan Good comes with you.
I
wherever
am
you
just
come.
curious because now it's like in 10 years, if there's a documentary on him and he doesn't say anything he's done for the culture,
Bro, we
civil
gotta-
rights
He's done
shit.
a lot for the culture.
He's done a lot for the culture.
He was on the only Creed directed by a black man.
Y'all
And
are
they
not
said-
about to play
they
with
said-
the culture like
they
that.
said-
That's the thing.
They said they said that shit gonna be real life. You know how in the movie Michael B. Jordan was like famous, and he was like, "You remember me, nigga? That's gonna be Jonathan Majors."
Yeah, he'll come back. I'm supposed to be you.
I was supposed to be you.
I'm supposed to be you. I had Megan Good.
Right.
I know you're gonna unload. Like, what else are you gonna say on this topic?
that was his unload.
That was
Jonathan-
my
That was
What did
it.
you say? Jonathan Majors is my superhero. What'd you say?
Yeah, he's my superhero, Jonathan Majors. Woo! Come to blam. I was gonna unload until I realized the play I'm gonna make.
Okay,
I'm
make
gonna
it.
have Megan Good in 2 years when I steal her from Jonathan Majors, because he was a bum before this.
But he wasn't. He's not a bum now.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, as far as money,
Did you see how he
I
was
really
running?
don't know. I really just don't know. This is just so like.
Bro,
This
you
is
can have all
crazy.
the money in the world and still not be a cool person to women, bro. I mean, it's cool. That
I
nigga
think I'm
was
thinking
a
of
dork.
bum differently. I think we're thinking of bum differently. But then my question is, so wait, basically what I'm hearing is that once all this goes away, he's just gonna go back and get another white girl. Is that what we're hearing?
Isn't that what usually happens?
That's what I'm trying to
He's
figure
just gonna
out.
wait for it to die down and then go business as usual.
Yeah, it's given, I mean, he does have mental health issues, but it is given a Kanye play right now.
It's Hollywood.
Yeah. I mean, respectfully, he's able to do that back and forth. Piss off the black community, get back with the black community. Piss off the black community, get back with the black community.
That's because he still looked like Martin Luther King. He got the civil rights face.
He should play him in a movie.
That's probably what he set himself up for.
Yeah, that's why
trying
he keep
to.
mentioning Coretta.
Do they have a movie
He's
on
practicing
Coretta?
his lines.
Do they have a movie on her though?
I don't think they do.
Oh, maybe that's in the works. Because honestly, she was established before she was just known as his wife. I mean, a lot of women, around the civil rights movement didn't get enough credit, obviously, even though it's like, how the hell you going out doing all that with your kids? Who say here your kids?
Facts. Xavier, you said that you
But
watched
whatever.
Kevin Hart's latest movie, Lift.
Oh.
What did you think about that? Give us a quick movie review on Lift.
That's
by
on
Kevin
Netflix?
Hart.
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. Just
It
came
just
out.
released.
Yeah,
Just released.
Yeah,
Just
like
released.
yesterday,
just got
I
released.
think.
Okay. Damn, you already had time to watch it?
I went on Netflix. I was like, oh, let me see what's on Netflix. And I saw it. And I was like, oh, well, because I've been seeing that for like the last couple of weeks. Like, oh, when like your TV's just on. And
I
it's like,
haven't.
oh, things to see. Oh. But it was like, kept saying like,
It's
oh,
different.
coming out this day. And I was like, oh, all
Okay.
right. So I was just got home from work. And I was like, what's on Netflix? And I saw
Xavier,
it
it's
on
okay.
there.
You were waiting for this movie by Kevin Hart
You
for
saw it?
weeks and weeks.
But you saw it today?
I saw it yesterday.
Oh, it came out
Yeah, it
yesterday.
came out yesterday.
Oh.
And I mean, I saw Silent Kane. It was very similar to, unfortunately, very similar to many other movies or many other roles I've seen Kevin in.
Wow.
He was very secure in his average Joe-ish type guy thrown into an extraordinary position.
Okay.
Or just like in this case, I did like the concept. It was giving me very much Carmen Sandiego, but with a nigga. And
Carmen Sandiego.
so she. Okay, well, I don't wanna
Oh,
explain
okay.
it,
No, I'm
but-
just saying that's a movie.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
like an animated show.
Oh, okay,
On
okay.
Netflix,
See,
too.
sorry not to impact all the anime
But
fans out
he's
there.
playing like
or
he's
fans.
basically like an art thief who steals art because he can't help but see art go to people who really don't understand it. So him and his team go and they steal art and make money off of it, selling it on the black market. So I'm guessing to people who really care about it. But while
How are you gonna choose if someone cares about? Okay, whatever. That's very interesting. We don't think you're deserving of it, so we're taking it. So it's like the Robin Hood of art right now.
yes,
Okay.
spoiler
But they're still,
alert.
but it's opposite of Robin Hood because he's stealing it and giving it to people with more money.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
But spoiler alert,
Interesting.
the acting was pretty bad, so I did fall asleep at like the middle of the movie, so I have not finished it. But based on what I saw prior,
Spoiler alert.
I don't think I'm going to be watching.
You're not
it
gonna
again.
finish it?
I don't think I'm gonna finish it.
That's crazy.
I as soon as like Brad, when I was watching it, I texted in the group chat. I was like, man, Cat Williams sounded kind of correct right now because this special.
Oh, that's what you were talking
This
about.
movie worse than Equalizer. It was worse than Equalizer 3. Cause I walked out of the theater. I left. I paid money and left.
Oh my.
Equalizer 3.
You didn't even get a refund?
I don't even think about that.
Yeah.
They do that?
Yeah, of course. They do a refund on a lot of things.
How long do you think that lasts? Because that was a few months ago.
I mean, it's definitely.
But
I was saying, like, nigga, I want to get a different
It's
ticket.
out on Netflix
because it's
already,
horrible.
nigga.
that's what
Exactly,
I said.
it is on Netflix.
Exactly.
My dad was trying to see that too. That's crazy. It sucked, but that's different than what Cat Williams was saying. Denzel Washington never was a comedian.
Yeah, I just mean that.
I know what you're saying.
I'm just saying
I
that
know.
I thought Equalizer was so bad that I walked out of it. I think that Flight, from what I saw, was worse than that, because I walked out of Equalizer 3 because the only person that can act in that movie was Denzel. Everything else was terrible. In Flight,
back to the Kevin
nobody
Hart.
could. That's what I'm saying. In Flight, nobody was acting. Nobody could act.
This
It
movie?
was
Kevin Hart could
Kevin
act.
Hart. No, he. I don't care if he could act. He wasn't acting.
It was that bad.
His acting skills did not show up for that recording of this movie.
Oh my gosh,
I was
Netflix.
like, what is this?
Maybe it was during the strikes.
I
Maybe it
took
was during the
acting classes.
strikes, and they filmed it, and then they didn't
Right.
want to hire people.
Right.
And Kevin Hart was like, "I need to get this money or whatever."
Right.
But he couldn't act as well. His lines were not. It was not executed good.
Oh gosh,
It
I'm
was
about to
not
watch
good.
it.
I did not like it. But let me know down in the comments what y'all thought about Flight.
It's called Flight.
It's called Flight.
I was confused when you kept saying that. I'm like, the
He
Denzel
loves planes,
movie.
apparently,
I
too.
was literally like, the Denzel movie. That's why you just threw me off. I was like, because he had his movie about the pilot,
Yeah,
and that was really good.
Soul
to me.
Plane
So when you
was
said it, I
definitely
was
better.
like, whoa.
Soul Plane was definitely better for
I
talking
know. Did
about
he
Flight.
do that? Did he?
Well,
write
according
that?
to Cat Williams, that was his plant right there. He said,
Oh.
name somebody in Hollywood who come in and already got a movie.
We act like Soul Plane was like.
Soul Plane's hella good. I'm
Soul
sorry.
Plane, you
Soul
didn't like
Plane
Soul
is
Plane?
hella good.
I'm
You watch
saying
it for probably for nostalgia.
Yeah,
But
Soul Plane's hella
wasn't
funny
like
though.
a popular movie. Like it's a cult classic, but it's not like one
Yeah.
of those popular.
I mean, it's
And
popular
on top of
with
that,
black
was
comedians
he
or
the best-
black people.
Was he the best part of the movie? Or was it Monique?
It was a
or
lot
was it
of different
Snoop?
people,
It was a
yeah.
Or was
lot.
it those white
It was a
people
lot of
whose names I do not
different
remember?
It was a lot of people playing their
was
role.
a lot of
I mean, it's
people.
hard to say he wasn't when he was like the main character for the entire movie, but Soul Plane was hella funny. Though.
Soul Plane was a good movie.
Soul Plane's hella funny.
All right, guys.